Hi, and welcome to the VPN Club YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about a rather specific topic, VPNs that have servers in China. Because yes, most providers simply don't have any, and for good reason. In recent years, China has significantly tightened its control over the internet. Unauthorized VPN services are officially illegal there, and providers wishing to operate in the country must obtain a government license and comply with strict requirements. In practical terms, this involves cooperation with the authorities, restrictions on permitted traffic, and in some cases, surveillance obligations. Faced with these constraints, which are incompatible with the promise of privacy offered by VPNs, most well-known providers have chosen not to offer servers in China. However, there are still a few exceptions. One provider, in particular, still allows you to obtain a Chinese IP address. That provider is CyberGhost VPN. CyberGhost has indeed chosen to keep servers associated with China. This means that when you connect, your traffic is virtually routed through that country. An important point, these are virtual servers, physically located in another country, but they still assign you a Chinese IP address. In short, you get the benefits of a local IP address, but without your data actually transiting through China. This is especially useful if you want to access local content, such as certain Chinese TV channels, banking websites, or if you want to test marketing campaigns. On the other hand, you should be aware that these servers may be subject to certain Chinese regulations. So if your goal is absolute privacy, this may not be the best option. But for purely functional use, it works perfectly well. Let's try it. As you can see on this page, my current IP address ends in .136 and locates me in France. I launch CyberGhost, I click on China, then on this button. It's connecting, it only takes a few seconds. There we go, I'm now connected to the internet virtually from China. I refresh this page, and as you can see, my IP address has indeed changed. It now ends in .138 and shows me as being in China. That's how you can get a Chinese IP address with CyberGhost VPN. CyberGhost is a safe, reliable and fast VPN with over 11,000 servers in 100 countries, including China, but also the US, Canada, Japan, South Korea, the UK, Germany, France and many others. It's available on all devices and operating systems, Windows, macOS, Android, iOS, Android TV, Apple TV, and even some gaming consoles. CyberGhost also offers several advanced features, such as an automatic kill switch, which cuts your internet connection when the VPN disconnects to prevent any data leaks, as well as split tunneling, which allows you to choose which websites go through the VPN. It also has a strict no-logs policy, meaning your online activity is neither monitored, nor recorded, nor shared. To try CyberGhost, visit vpn-club.com/cyber or click on the link below this video. As you can see, CyberGhost costs only $2.03 per month, cheaper than a coffee. That's the equivalent of 6 cents per day, a very low price considering all the features and security it offers. Note that CyberGhost offers a 45-day trial period in the form of a money-back guarantee, which is more generous than most other VPN providers. So, in which cases is it useful to have a Chinese IP address? Honestly, for most users, it's not particularly useful. But if you want to access Chinese services from abroad, such as local streaming platforms, TV channels, banking websites, or social networks restricted to Chinese territory, it can be very practical. Likewise, if you work in marketing, SEO, or data analysis, having a Chinese IP address allows you to test the local display of a website, check keyword rankings, or analyze advertising campaigns as they appear to Chinese internet users. It's therefore a useful tool for professionals as well as for curious users who simply want to see what the internet looks like in China. However, if your goal is to bypass censorship, protect your communications, or ensure maximum privacy, it's better to connect to a server located in a neighboring country, such as South Korea, Japan, or Taiwan. These locations generally offer excellent connection speeds while allowing you to remain geographically close to China for good performance. This way, you avoid the risks associated with Chinese local laws while still enjoying secure and stable browsing. That's it. Now you know which VPN still offers servers in China, and most importantly, in which cases it can be useful to connect to them. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I'll reply as soon as possible. And if you like this video or found it useful, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss anything. Thank you and see you very soon on VPN Club.